G'day, this is Lucia. Welcome to my art channel. In today's video, I'm wanting to do a straight pour using some other leftover paints that I've got. I wanted to do blues and greens, but I'm running out of paints, which is a good thing because that's what I'm wanting to do. So I'm going to mix them up a little bit. I'm adding blues and greens that I've got, some purples, some pinks, and some purple reddy colours that I've got, and magentas. So the colours I'll be using are Pebeo Iridescent Blue Black. Probably show them off, and that way I can check the consistency. I did mix these a couple of days ago. The consistency of these originally were the Bloom mix with Taubmans Neutral Base mixed with Josonja Varnish and, of course, the tube paint or the pigment. And then because they're quite thick and I'm wanting to use them up for other techniques, I've thinned them down with either 5 to 10 ml of Floetrol, or in some cases when they're very thick, I've used 20 ml of Floetrol, Australian Floetrol that is. So I have mixed these and I have had them sitting there for 2 days so that I don't have too many bubbles. However, they could have thickened up again. That's the problem. So, and I've just put some bubbles in that. Wonderful. Anyway, this one doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit thick still. Yeah, probably a little too thick for my liking. But anyway, I'm going to use them as they are, unless they're much thicker, because I just want to get rid of them. And I think I've got way too much Floetrol and varnish and what have you in them, and we don't want to break the paints down too much. So anyway, that's the blue black Pebeo. I love that colour. It's a gorgeous colour. Ooh, I'll just put that there for the moment. Then I have Eraldo de Paolo Metallic Palm Green, another beautiful colour. And how thick is that? Oh, that's about the same, so that's good. That hasn't thickened up too much, which is good. Followed by Black Diamond Golden Purple Rain. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. I really love this, and thankfully it hasn't thickened up. Beautiful. I'm pretty happy about that. Then I will add purple Art Saver Purple Red. This is a very pretty colour. I'm just making sure it's not too thick. Oh, this one is a little bit thicker, sadly. Consistency of this one has thickened up. Usually the opaques tend to thicken up a little bit quicker than the others. Now, in saying that, Azo Pink is one that I use, and that's transparent, and that really thickens up. But anyway, we'll get there. Now, let's go with EDP Metallic Fushia next. This is really pretty, and thankfully it hasn't thickened up too much. Beautiful. I'm happy about that. I know what I'm doing, really I do. All right, then I'll go back to the blues. And in this instance, where are my spoons? In this instance, I'm using Eye Candy Okinawa Blue, and that is absolutely gorgeous, and that is the right consistency. Beautiful. Pop that on that side, followed by Eraldo de Paolo Metallic Rainforest. I love this colour because it's not quite green and not quite, oh, this one has gotten way too thick. Maybe a little too thick, this one. Yep, I think it's because they've been sitting there way too long. I think they really, really, really need to get used up as quickly as possible. This one is Decoart Satin Iris, a very pretty purple colour. And also another one that's gone a little bit, ooh, that's very gloopy. All right, it's way too gloopy, so I'm going to have to add, might add just a sprinkle of water in those thicker ones. Now, it was this one that was a little bit. And this one. And this one's a lot, so I might just spray a little bit extra in that one. And I will let it sit for a minute while I tell you the other colours, and then I'll mix them and pour them. Then it's Magenta, EDP Metallic Magenta. And that is, how thick is that? Yeah, that's another one that's thick. Yep, that's thickened up. So that's another one that I'll have to spray some water in. And last but not least, Pebeo Transparent Azo Pink. And that one also is probably going to be thick because that one always thickens up. Yep, and I'm not wrong. All right. Actually, that's darker, so maybe I'll swap those two. I'll put the Azo Pink before the magenta. Or will I? Maybe no. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I'll just make sure those consistencies are right before we get going. And I better put some gloves on because I'm already starting to get sticky fingers from the paints. Alrighty. And then we shall get started. Now, for the extender, I'm not sure whether I'm going to use this black, whatever it is. I'm not sure. It's a mixture of stuff. Or this custom-made pink that's a mixture of all the scraping. So both of those are scraping mixes, but we'll see which one I'll use. I'll play it by ear. Substrate I'm using is a 30 by 30 centimetre MDF square. I think this one is a really deep one. I think it might be about 1800 mil. In inches, it is 12 by 12 inches, I believe. 30 by 30 is a 12 by 12 inches, I think. I should know that by now because I use the same ones all the time, same sizes all the time, but I keep forgetting. Because we use millimetres and centimetres here, I tend to forget what the inches are. Mind you, when I was growing up, I used a lot of inches because my father was a builder. And he went by inches. He never went by metrics. All right, I'm going to have some bubbles in these, sadly. I'm trying to stir them as slowly as I can. Oh, it's still thick. Oh my God. At this rate, there's not going to be much paint. They'll be all medium. And they'll probably break down, which is not a good thing because keep having to thin them down. Oh, look, I'm going to leave those. If they're a little bit thicker than normal, then they're going to be a little bit thicker than normal. Yeah, that's not too bad, that one. This one was a little bit thick. And, yeah, it'll have bubbles in it. It's not too bad, that one now. Probably hold its yeah, that's still a bit thick, that one. It's better. Excuse me. Yeah, heaps better. All right, just to thin them down a little bit more. You don't want them to be too far away from each other. Consistency. Not sure whether you can see me. All I'm doing is adding a bit of water just to thin it down a bit. That's better. Not perfect, but better. Yeah, now this Pebeo is always thickening up. I find that Pebeos do that quite a bit. Even the transparent and iridescent ones. If you leave them there too long, they tend to thicken up. All right, now let's get going. there's a lot of pink in there. I probably put way too much pink. Now, black or pink? What's the black like? I think the black might make it stand out more. Now, I'll add some extender paint. Just so that it'll make it move a little bit better and I don't lose all of the colours there. It's probably a lot. I'll probably have to scrap that all back up again. Alrighty, let's see how that goes. Yeah, too much pink. I don't like that because I like that bit. I'm going to leave that bit there, that black bit. Actually liking that. And on the edge there, but I don't like, it's way too much pink. Way too much pink. So, what am I going to do? My option is, do I remix the colours and leave out some of the pinks? I might do that. I'll just give that a torch. Yeah, I might do that. I might actually remix. There's still a little tiny bit of pink in there anyway. But what I'm going to do is add those bluey colours first. And that's probably what I should have done actually. Saying I'm not a big fan, I should have used the colours that I like more first. I get so absorbed in what I'm doing half the time, I forget to show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm liking that. There's a little gloop there that I've got to get rid of. And then I will torch it. Much better than what it was. Not perfect, but better. I don't know, they don't seem to be working out. It could be because my paint consistencies aren't as good as I'd like them to be. Wait a minute. Alrighty. I'm actually liking that. Still a fair bit of pink there that I didn't really want. I wonder if I tip it down this way a little bit more. One, it'll get rid of the excess paint off the canvas. Don't want to lose that, so maybe I'll go down that way. Yeah, because there's quite a lot of paint still, so, and it is moving quite a lot. So, and that's because I had the extender, and there's quite a lot of that on there as well. And this is the second time round, so I don't want to get rid of all the blue. Alrighty, love that green in there. It's gorgeous. Okay, and the blue. That'd be the, that'd be the blue-black. And the black that's coming through from the extender. So I'm not sure whether that was actually house paint or whether that was scrapings. I don't know. I should actually, I always name everything. But for some strange reason, I got a couple of things mixed up, a couple of containers mixed up, and I haven't worked out what they are. Let me just wipe the bottom of that. And I'll give it a bit of a blowtorch. I shall torch it. There's a couple of little bits there. I'm not sure whether they might be. It's gorgeous along here. Wow, I love that. That is just absolutely stunning, those colours together. There's still a fair bit of pink in there, that bright one. It's the Azo Pink. That is not really, left out the magenta, so it can't be the magenta. And the fuchsia is darker, so it shouldn't come out so pink. So I think it might have been the leftover, that Azo Pink that was still left in the bottom of the little jug there that I poured from the last pour. I'm loving those colours. As far as the design's concerned, it's not all that exciting. I can't say I love it. I do love this bit here. Those lines along there are gorgeous. I love the little fingerlings along here. But the rest of it's pretty ordinary. Colours are very pretty. And I love it that you can see the black coming through in bits. Around the edges in particular. Now, where's my little toothpick there? Skewer. Oh, that is actually one of those. I don't mind the black coming through that. Can't be helped. And what else is there? I wonder if I could actually kick that off the edge. Probably can, you know. There's enough paint that it will move that little bit off the edge. Yes, absolutely. I might get rid of some of that pink that I don't want. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to lose the reddy part of it. That's better. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing here. Now the pink's come back a bit, but it's not as bad as what it was before. I actually don't mind that. And it's made that part of it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I think I like that. Now, there's a little... Is that another gloop? I hope not. All right, I think I like that, and it's hopefully not too much paint. Interestingly, I've just noticed it looks like it's starting to fade around the edges. That's quite interesting. Just around the edges, the colours are fading. Now, I'm not sure why that is. Very interesting. They were really bright before, and now all of a sudden, just the edges. Now that after I moved it to this end, this is still quite dark, but along here, I don't know whether the black's coming through. I don't know what was in that mix, like I said. But yeah. Oh, damn it. There's another little gloop there. Now I'm going to have to move it back that way so I can get rid of that gloopy. Ooh. All right, I'll leave it at that. I don't know what kind of paint it was. I don't know what was in it. I don't know whether it was house paint, that black one. It could well have been. Who knows? But that's what I've got out of this one. And hopefully it won't fade too much and the colours will come shining out again because they're such shimmery, beautiful colours. I don't want to lose the brightness of them. There's only 2 colours in there that were opaque, I think. And that was the... Which one were they? It was the Art Saver one, that ready one. And the rest are either metallic, iridescent. Anyway, that's it. I'll bring you down. I'll give it another blowtorch. I'll bring you down and you can tell me what you think when I show you a close-up. And you'll be able to see that black, how it's fading a little bit around the edges. Oops, come on. Got a butane again. Almost. There's still a few little air bubbles in that. It's an interesting... I'm actually liking this bit here. Okay, for someone who doesn't like pink, there's quite a bit of pink in that. Probably a little too much pink for my liking, but I don't mind it. All right, I'll bring you down. Very pink. See how it, around the edges there, it's kind of fading where the black is? I don't know why. It might be thicker. Maybe the black is thicker than the others and the others are sinking through them. I'm not sure, and there's a few little bubbles there that have popped. But anyway, lots of pink, more pink than I wanted, even though it's better than what it was before. Love those colours. Aren't they beautiful and shimmery? They're just gorgeous, those ones. I'm more into blues and greens than I am pinks. I love reds, of course, and I like that purple red. Can't see the purple as much. You can see a little bit of the purple. I was thinking that that golden rain would come out a bit more. And that could well be that little purple bit there, or it could be the satin. I'm thinking it's deeper, so I'm thinking it might be the purple rain, but it's not really out there, is it? It's just very subtle. Yeah, just around the edges it seems to be fading a little bit. Not that it matters really. All right, I'm liking that. I love those blues and greens. If you like my video, please like, comment, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when the next one is uploaded. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.